two reasons. The first was my editing software was being so weird. It was like there was an update that I wanted to install. So I did, but the issue behind that was each time I kept installing it, it would delete all of my progress, and it was getting so annoying. So I ended up just deleting the software from my computer and reinstalling it, which worked. And the second reason was I didn't have enough storage. If you couldn't tell, this video was filmed on my iPad and not on my camera like last time because my room was really messy and I really was too lazy to clean up to film. So I just filmed it directly on my iPad. Because I have a Mac, I can't play Genshin on a PC. So I play completely on my laptop, my iPad, and there was a lot of storage issues with that. A lot of storage issues. And each time I kept filming something, it would keep deleting. I got through like so many quests and then realized it wasn't filming the entire time, which was incredibly frustrating, but I just had to deal with it. But yeah, so this video is gonna be a lot of chatting and me just talking and doing ASMR triggers. So if you want something to play in the background, this is it. So if you haven't been paying attention to the polls, I don't know what I've gotten so far. I haven't been paying attention either. But I think it was 30 something polls at the beginning. I know it's not enough, so I'm planning on saving up more polls and then waiting until the later half of his banner to pull some more. I'll probably also top up my Genesis crystals because I really, really want zhongli. I do have a question though. Do you guys think that zhongli has been power gripped by Lanyan? So zhongli is a 5-star Geo character who primarily works as a shielder. For the longest time, he was known as the strongest shielder in Genshin. However, during, I think it was Natlan, Oyo released a new Liyue character called Lanyan, who was an animo shielder, and people are saying her C2 as power crept zhongli. My personal opinion is that it really hasn't. Oh, sorry, there's oh my gosh. Oh, I think somebody, can you hear that? I don't know if you can, because I think somebody just crashed a car. I just heard a really loud crash, and then like motors like whirring. Oh my god, I can't see clearly through my window. Oh dear. I got Candice. Got a lot of standard pulls, so I just went ahead and did them. But anyways, back to the topic. My opinion is that no, C2 Lanyan does not power creep zhongli. Zhongli is known as a tanking shielder, meaning that if a really strong enemy comes and like attacks you, his shield will tank all that damage and either still stand or make sure that you don't take any damage. However, the reason why people are thinking that Lanyan is power creeping zhongli is because her C2 every 2 seconds, as long as you're dealing damage, 40% of your shield will restore, which is crazy. However, Lanyan's base shield is not powerful. Her shield is like if you have a lot of really weak enemies like hilly turtles coming to attack you, her shield is a perfect option because it continues healing and healing and healing. However, not only is her cooldown really long, she can't tank anything. She is it works for a lot of weaker enemies. So my goal is to get both zhongli and C2 Lanyan so that I have a tank shield and a progressive shield, meaning that it will heal itself, right? Because Lanyan's shield can easily get one whereas zhongli's doesn't. So, for the beginning of this section, I ended up doing a lot of leyline farming with one of my higher AR friends in co-op because I have no level up material. So I ended up doing a couple of those. I think I'll probably make another video specifically on leyline farming because I'm hoping to do the Blossom of Elevation or whatever it's called 50 times to get 500 EXP books because I definitely need them. Okay, another topic. I personally will definitely pull and build my favorite characters. However, I will most likely not main them. There's one very clear reason for this, and this is my favorite characters are old, meaning they've already gotten power crept in terms of meta, like by a lot of other different characters. So I'll tell you my future plans. So I plan on maining Veressa as a DPS. I know. Okay, my personal opinion is that the Veressa hate is so extreme. Like, I understand that her design is definitely it's definitely very revealing and very fan service, but the hate it's just excessive. It's so forced because at the end of the day, she is so adorable and so pretty. Her hair color and her personality are just so cute, and so her attacks, and oh my god, her signature weapon is gorgeous. I love it so much, but she's also very meta, which means that she, gameplay wise, is incredibly strong and can be. I've seen a lot of people play her with Overload, Hyper Carry, and I think it was Electro Charge, all of which are great options for her because she is quite strong at the end of the day. So I think it's still worth it to pull. Still worth it to pull for Veressa. I'm hoping that when Seaweed reruns, I can get her because I hope I can use her and Veressa for a Electro Charge. I know it's really random, but I love both of them and I'm hoping to use both of them. When Duran runs, oh my god, I'm so excited for his release. He's a pyro, meaning I can do overload considering he's a pyro applicator, meaning there's a high chance that he can actually work really well with Veressa since they're rerunning in the same patch, though in different phases. I am so excited for his release. So excited. Because when he comes out, oh boy, I am topping up, I'm pulling, I'm farming, I'm saving, I'm doing everything because I really want Duran. I think that besides Veressa, I think that Xiaolonen is also rerunning. I've heard a lot of different things from a lot of different sources, so I hope that I'm right, but if Xiaolonen reruns, that's perfect because she is a really good buff. Also, her exploration advantages are really big considering she can walk right up walls. So, that is my hope. Also a question, who do you guys main? At the moment, I am maining between Nefer and Lanyan. Lanyan is currently on Eye of Perception, and Nefer's on Emerald Orb. I know it's kind of random, but I've been using Lanyan a lot because I love her shield, and because, like I said, I have C2 Lanyan at the moment, so her shield automatically replenishes, which is incredibly helpful. Also, something I really hate about Genshin is that, sometimes when you don't want to glide for so long, so you just drop down, and before you hit the ground, you'll open your wing gliders to glide again, and then you just get stuck into, like, a quest or a cutscene, and all of a sudden, like, you die. I think it's really annoying. So you notice that throughout most of the video, I primarily do not land right on the quest spot. I'll land like a little further away so that I will get dragged into dialogue. Also, other question, who do you think used to be meta back in the day and has now been like easily power crept by one of like the Natlan or the Notcry characters? Because I feel like one of them is definitely Scar. I love him so much, but he has completely been power crept by Chaska in terms of his skill, which does not last as long, cannot go as far, and Chaska's attacks when she's in air is so pretty, and she's super meta too. Catching definitely got power crept a while ago, and have you seen the Notcry NPCs? And it's like she got power crept by NPCs. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? I know that Kitching definitely got power crept by Alhaitham, Lanyan, I know, of course the Notcry NPC, which is a little bit crazy to think about because that NPC be doing damage, which is kind of insane. So, besides that, some, I guess, life updates. So, recently, I've been like super swamped with like homework, and there's just so much stuff to do. And I'm just like, I'm going to sleep so late, getting next to no sleep, and it doesn't help that I don't naturally sleep. I have chronic insomnia, and I don't typically sleep very well anyways. So it's just rather frustrating of the late. And I really haven't had much time to play Genshin, which I think is really sad. I'm looking around my room to see if there's any like triggers I can do, cause I feel like it'd be kind of boring if I just talked for this whole 40-minute long video. I really wasn't planning for this video to get so long, but I really got like sidetracked, and there's a lot of stuff that I really don't want to delete. I still want to keep. Also, did you see that? Lion just did 1,428 physical damage, which is like the most random thing I've ever seen of physical damage. I'm thinking that one day I want to do like a Genshin challenge, like the ones you see on YouTube where it's like, oh, soloing Genshin Impact with this character, or can I be Genshin Impact with like this set of rules or something, which I thought is always super interesting. And I was wondering, would you guys want to see that content, or do you think ASMRs is good? So I'm curious, and I want to know. Okay, I found a bag of Ferrero Rocher dark hazelnut chocolate in my room, so we're gonna see if it's a good trigger. I haven't seen that many people like actually do ASMR triggers while doing Genshin ASMR, and I thought it would be interesting. zhongli's banner came out, and I intended to do a farming video, but it really wasn't working. It wasn't like cooperating with me, my iPad. And then I had so many other attempts to do, like film the beginning of the inazuma quest, but it really wasn't working. So I guess it only started to work now, and it's the part where we visit Yaimiko. And you might notice I'm speeding through the dialogue. This is because I tried to film this exact part earlier, and then my iPad died, and I had to restart all the dialogue. So that's a little frustrating. Question: do you guys think that the Inazuma Archon quest was bad? I know a lot of people think it was, because I know at least it was really rushed. But is that like grounds for being like bad? Because it was really rushed, and I feel like it was also kind of random. But I don't know, what do you think? Also, I was building Lanyan, and I may or may not have accidentally built her as a DPS because she's doing more damage than my Nefer. So that's crazy. But her HP is like, her max HP is low. I don't know if you can see from here, but it's like barely like 6,000 to 8,000. It's really not good, and I want to get it higher. Okay. Yeah, you can. I have not played Inazuma in so long. I came to this guy because I was hoping that I could unlock Reputation already, but I think you have to complete the Archon quest first to do that. Where we have to rescue Masu. I don't remember his name, but you know, the guy from prison. We finally get to meet Ayaka. Speaking of Ayaka, do you guys like Traveler X, like Ayaka, like the ship? And also, are there any ships you support? Like, I don't know. I don't want to get cancelled for this, but my favorite ships have to be Kazu and Skara, as well as Aether and Xiao. And I think other than that, I don't really support any of the other ships like Nuvula and Risley. Absolutely not. Okay, and I've heard Chlorine and Nuvula, or was it with Risley? I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of the two, and I was low-key a little horrified. I've also heard Navia and Chlorine, which is crazy. Ayaka and Traveler is definitely one. Oh, Toma and Ayato is definitely one as well. Oh, I've seen so much like cursed Zhongli and Xiao shipping, which is crazy because Zhongli's like his father. But anyways, also, what do you guys think about Rerir and Dolindus? I know a lot of people love their relationship, and I think it's so cute. But do you think that's grounds, like considering the fact that you only became like a sinner to save Dolindus? Do you think that it's grounds to like forgive him? Because I personally don't. Because, oh my gosh, sorry. I personally don't, because I feel like at the end of the day, he still knew that what he was doing was bad, and he still continued to do it. And he only realized it was like really bad when his wife was in danger and not with other people. So I don't know. Also, how tall are you guys? Because I think I'm decently tall, and I've been like bending down to reach the mic because my desk is so way too low and my back is like in active pain. Anyways, I think recently, I don't know, I think I started getting back into Genshin a couple weeks ago, which is why my AR level is still very low. So, I wonder, when did you guys start playing Genshin? And is there been anything that caused you to burn out? I think the main reason why I stopped playing was so much from just tapping through dialogue. Also, have you guys experienced it where you're tapping through dialogue and you accidentally tap the spot where it's like your character's ultimate, and I keep like tapping it and just I'm like speeding through dialogue and I click the burst and it just like does it, and it's so frustrating because I didn't mean to, and this happens so much. I've been more careful now, but when I was using Bennett on my team with Never, oh my gosh, I kept activating his freaking burst every like 2 seconds and it was so annoying. Also, question, do you guys prefer dialogue, fighting, exploration, cutscenes, lore, story? Like, what do you guys like? Do you play Genshin for the meta, the gameplay, the lore, the world building, or like the characters? Like, what do you play it for? I think for me, I got into Genshin because of the character designs, and I'm still playing it because of the meta, the gameplay, and the lore. Also, have you guys read the manga? Because I'm pretty sure there is one. I haven't personally, but my friend keeps telling me to. Also, what's your take on the Fudui Harbingers? My friend, the same friend who keeps telling me to read the Genshin manga, is a huge Tottori fan, which is crazy as I am. Like, my favorite Genshin character is a tie between Scarra and Seijuin, but mainly Scarra. And as a Scarra fan, I don't know if I'm supposed to hate him or like be fine with it, because lore-wise, Scarra's like so much things have gone wrong in his life because of Tottori. However, like he's for me at least, I don't hate him, so I don't know. Also, other question, I've been having a like matching profile picture with my friend for quite a while now, and recently I kind of wanted to change it because I found a new profile picture that I really wanted to use, but I don't know, is it rude to switch off of a matching profile picture? Like, I don't know. I feel like most of the time I don't do matching profile pictures, and once I do, I never know when I can switch out of it, because I just don't want to like hurt the other person and be like, yeah, I don't like you anymore, I'm not matching profile pictures with you. Speaking of which, I'm really curious, like, what are your guys' favorite Genshin characters and who are your mains? Like, I really want to know, like, also, you know, there's like a lot of like shade on the Scarra Nation, and it's really funny because I'm scrolling through like Pinterest and I say the most cutest, wholesome, like Seijuin and Risley art, and then next to it, it's like the most bombastic piece of art for Scar that I've literally ever seen, and it just makes me laugh. So yeah, also I really appreciate Genshin adding more teams, because it was originally like 4 and it's like 10 now, which I think I really appreciate personally, because I like having the set teams I can just switch through, whereas like changing characters or team, I don't know, it just pisses my OCD off. Anyways, do you guys play any other Hoyo or gacha games? Like, I personally, I don't play Honkai. I like Zenless, oh my god, see, I don't really remember what the actual full name is. I don't play Honkai Impact 3rd, I don't play Honkai Nexus Anima, I don't play, did I say Wuthering Waves already? I don't remember. The only gacha game I really play is Genshin, because, bro, my wallet cannot afford for me to play another gacha game. Also, hot take, Honkai's animation and lore is so much better than Genshin's. However, I really hate the playstyle and like the gameplay, especially the fighting. It's turns, it's not open world, and it just pisses me off so much, because then you just have to stand there, and I don't know, it's probably just me, I just really don't like it. Also, I feel like Hoyo spends a lot more time on making the art for Honkai, because all the art is so pretty. However, I have to admit and say that despite how much I love the character designs in Honkai, always rank first for me, because even if they're simple, they're so cute. Like Lanyan's design is so pretty. Something that pissed me off is that Lanyan's boss isn't Talon. I know she was released during Talon, but she's from Liyue. Give her a boss from Liyue. Anyways, and you can see here, like, I was cooking this samurai. Like, I've made Lanyan into a DPS. Also, I love how her shield can infuse with the elements, which is so cool. It's also really annoying though because of the shape of it and the coloring. I can never see it, which means that when I'm just in like a huge swarm of like enemies, I can't see if my shield is still there or not. And Lanyan's cooldown for her, what's it called? For her skill is also quite long. I personally think it's way too long. And sometimes because she can't tank anything, her shield is down, like one shot and it's down, and her cooldown isn't there yet. Also, oh my gosh, ignore how long it took for me to figure out and find all the amulets for so long. I just didn't know what I was doing. I just like roamed the same area like 6 times in a row. Anyways, I feel like I've been talking for like really long at this point, and I'm kind of losing like things to say. Okay, I guess I'll talk a bit about myself. So I'm a writer. I do a lot of like writing. I plan to publish something soon, which I'm really excited about. I think I'll talk to you guys a little bit about it since there's still like a lot of the video left. So the book is primarily about cannibalism. I know it sounds so weird, cannibalism, and the consequences of it. It's very dystopian, very post-apocalyptic. It's essentially about how a mafia boss. Okay, my Wi-Fi starts glitching here. I don't know why. Like the whole film process slows down. You can see my ping is much slower now. But besides that, anyways, oh my gosh, I'm getting so sidetracked. So it's basically about a gang who like kills their enemies and disposes of their remains by selling it in a 3-star Michelin restaurant, basically forcing other people to eat the remains of their enemies. And because of this, there is a virus that spreads, and this virus spreads like everywhere. And since everybody heard of this 3-Michelin-star restaurant, everybody all wants to go eat it. So from everywhere in all places, people are just getting this cannibalism disease. And so the main character is a researcher, and she's come to investigate this cannibalistic virus, and there she meets the love interest, who unknowingly is the supplier for the restaurant. He is a hired mercenary. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so loud. Sorry, I don't know. That was a really loud sneeze. Anyways, he doesn't realize that he's supplying the restaurant. He's a hired mercenary, so he's killing like the people, dropping them off at a location, and he doesn't know what happens to them. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a lot of noise right now, and my cat is being annoying too. Anyways, you can see here, oh my gosh, in this area I circled it for so long, actually so long, and it took me forever to figure out like what was going on. Like I was so confused. I ran around this area for so much. Oh my gosh. I eventually figured it out. Okay, I put 2 brain cells together, the only 2 brain cells I have, and figured it out. So, yeah. If you guys are interested in the story, I think I'll probably talk about it a bit more, and if there are any advances with it, I'll probably post it here. So yeah, also thank you guys so much for the subscribers. I've definitely had YouTube channels in the past, and I've never grown this fast, and I know it may not be a lot to a lot of people. I still really appreciate it. Like, have you heard that that phrase where it's like, get so upset when they only have like 15 subscribers, but if you had 15 real life loyal people, you'd be really happy. And I thought that was a perfect, like, such a good analogy for it. Like, people are upset they only get 24 likes, but if 24 people came up to you and told you they loved what you did, you'd be super, super happy. Oh my gosh, that guy died really quickly. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, think about it like that. If you're ever sad that your videos or whatever you're posting isn't doing well. I'm also a bit of an artist, meaning I do some digital art. I definitely wouldn't say I'm good. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to walk through a wall. I am so stupid. I figured things out eventually. Also, you know, there's Azalea Garden, that one domain in Mondstadt where you need, like, there's a lot of stuff there that changes daily. Oh my gosh, it took me so long to figure that puzzle out. I had like 4 different people join me at different times and go up to help me, and I had to Google it, like, ask so many different people, and eventually I figured it out. So I might do a video where I'm just working with that. So, yeah. Also, I feel like out of all the Archon quests, Sumero and Inazuma have a lot of just straight up talking. I know Sumero is really bad. Like, it's really bad. There's so much talking, barely any fighting done. And personally, I love avoiding fighting at any cost. Oh, oops. So that's not really a bad thing, but I just feel like a lot of dialogue is kind of annoying. Like, Yoimiya does a lot of talking, but I won't judge. Also, since I've never done like the Fontaine, the Natlin, and the Nodcry Archon quests in my old accounts, it's completely new for me. I really don't know. Like, oh, the Sumero event came out too. So much talking. Oh my gosh. I'm getting really sidetracked. You know, I'm just gonna go off on a limb. Like, I'm not even going to keep like a direct train of thought since this is talking. And I really suggest you just play this video in the background. Don't actually like watch it with like clarity, because I'm really not narrating anything that's going on in the game. I'm just spouting random shit. So anyways, also I recently got a lot of friend requests on Genshin, and I'm really happy. I believe it's some of you guys, because, you know, why would you randomly want a friend in AR like 35 player out of nowhere? And yeah, also I'm so happy today I got a chance to help out an AR 16 player. Oh, I was so happy, because usually I'm the one being helped, and even though my AR isn't high, I got to help somebody, which made me feel so good about myself. So yeah, actually I really don't know how my luck is. I know I pulled a couple of times on Flynn's banner. I don't remember what I got. I know I didn't lose the 50-50. I just never got a 5-star on it. And I got never first pull on her banner, so I don't know, is my luck good or bad? Because I did my 30 pulls on Zhongli's banner, got C2 Lanyan and C1 Rosaria, and I haven't gotten a 5-star yet. I also got Eye of Perception. I don't know, is my luck good or is it bad? Oh, the AC just turned on. Also, is it cold where you guys are already? Like, for me, it's not cold, it's just humid and wet, and it's always raining and so gloomy. The temperature really isn't even that low, but, you know, I feel like out of all types of Genshin players, I'm definitely the see Primo Gems, convert to wish, immediately gamble away on whatever banner is up. I really need to work on not pulling on banners I don't care about. Like, I was really debating if I should pull for Arlecchino, and then I decided I really wanted zhongli. I am huge with shields, huge with DPSs. I barely ever use healers, and because of that, it's important to have a good shield. So C2 Lanyan and zhongli working together should make a crazy shield, because we got a tank and we got constantly healing, and I'll always have a shield on the uptime, so that is great, great, great. I think you guys prefer choosing Aether or Lumine. I personally have always chosen Aether because his little braid is less loopholes and less like just plot holes if you choose him. But also Lumine's hair makes me actively crash out. I know a lot of people like him, but it's just really ugly to me. And a lot of characters are ruined for me because of their hair, like Baishu, Ayaka. It's the hair. It's really the hair. And if you have really pretty hair, like, I don't know, Sejuin, I love you. I think the one exception to this is Skara. His hair really PMO. Like, why has he got the mushroom bowl cut? You know, but other than that, I love him. Also, the main reason why I like Calming is because of the cute little ponytail. Like, when the guys have the half up, half down, short little ponytail, oh my god, it makes me so happy. It always looks so pretty, so pretty. Also, out of all the elements, what do you think is your guys' favorite? I am a huge fan of Hydro and Cryo, as well as Pyro, whereas the others, not so much. For solo runs, Animo is really good because you can swirl other elements, which is great. I feel like Dendro is really specific, and I guess it's good because there aren't that many Dendro enemies, but still, I'm not a huge fan of Dendro because Dendro relies a lot on reactions, which I'm not good with. I want like a good DPS that doesn't rely purely on reactions. Well, anyways, I just finished that archon quest after so long. And I'll probably just put that straight into polls. But oh my gosh, ignore how many unfinished quests I have. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content versus me really talking about the gameplay, where I'm just going on a limb and talking about my own life, talking about questions I have, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would prefer like more Genshin focused content where I'm really locking in on the gameplay, really telling you about what's going on, like narrating the dialogue. Also tell me in the comments if you guys want to see the Genshin challenges where it's not ASMR and I'm talking like my full voice, like cracking jokes and stuff. Tell me as well. I'm currently still sick. Oh my gosh, sick. So my voice isn't at its best right now, which is why ASMR is a little challenging for me at the moment, which is why my voice might like squeak every now and then. But other than that, well, yeah, there's not much left to say. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, vote when I like have posts. Tell me any suggestions you